Hey, what's up guys? I got some more Battlefield 3 news for you guys today, this time once again regarding the Aftermath DLC. And as for the release dates of this DLC, it's going to be coming out on November 27th for PS3 Premium members, December 4th for 360 and PC Premium members, December 11th for PS3 regular members, and December 18th for 360 and PC regular members. You guys gotta know that it comes out in 4 different tiers, due to the fact that premium members do get it 2 weeks beforehand, and PS3 already had that 1 week deal already going since Back to Karkan. And for those of you guys who don't know the setting of this DLC, it's going to take place in a post-earthquake Tehran, and there's even going to be new looking soldiers. Like, the soldiers are going to have a little bit of different skins, and they're going to be more bloodied up and look more injured due to the fact that there was just this huge earthquake that went down. And the earthquake is the same earthquake that happened in the single player, when you almost die and you see the buildings coming down, the choppers falling, and you're on the 50 cal. That epic earthquake that happens at that point, it continues on in this DLC. And there's going to be a new weapon. A lot of people are talking about this new weapon. Some people hate the idea, some people love the idea. It's going to be called the crossbow. Pretty simple. And it could be fitted with either a red dot sight or an 8x rifle scope. And it's going to take up an equipment slot, so this is not going to act as a primary weapon. So you're going to be able to use it in different classes, and you're not going to be taking up your primary weapon slot. You're only going to be taking up the equipment slot. And there's going to be 4 different types of bolts. You're going to have your standard bolt, which is pretty much, just the whole bow and arrow thing. No tips and tricks to it or anything like that. And then you're going to have your scan bolt, where when you shoot this bolt, wherever it sticks to, it's going to act as a proximity detector. So it's kind of like a motion sensor. Anybody moves within that radius that it's picking up, they're going to alert you to that. Then it's going to have an explosive bolt, which is pretty self-explanatory. You shoot it, kaboom, shit blows up. And it's going to be best for vehicles, of course. And then you're going to have your balanced bolt. And this bolt is going to be best to use with the 8x rifle scope. And the reason being is because this balanced bolt gives the crossbow more range, which then you'll be able to take out guys from afar. So you're going to be able to play with a variety of different types of gameplay with this. You can either be up close and personal in close quarter combat, or you could try to sit back and get a few long range kills with the crossbow. And yes, the crossbow can be taken back to regular Battlefield 3 and other DLCs. So you could use it in Back to Karkan, you could use it in close quarters or armored kill, or even the regular DLC or non-DLC maps. So that's going to be the new weapon. I want to know what you guys think about this weapon. Do you think that's a bit of a ripoff from other games? They could have gone some other route that would be more unique, or do you think that this is an awesome addition to Battlefield 3? Now, there's also going to be a new game mode, and this game mode is going to be called Scavenger. And just by the name, I know you guys could kind of figure out what this is going to be about. Basically, you're going to start off with a sidearm, a grenade, a knife, and a spec of your choice. And then you have to go out and find better weapons on the battlefield. But here's the thing. The quieter areas where there's not a lot of fighting going on in the map are going to hold more weaker weapons, while the more trafficked areas where everybody's usually at is going to hold the stronger weapons. And you still have to capture the objectives. Rush and Conquest have been confirmed for this new game mode, and that's pretty much conquest domination from what I heard, but it's not going to be that close quartered like Close Quarters was. It's definitely going to be kind of the feeling of Back to Karkan from what I've heard, where you do have those really close quarter situations, but you also have the map that will be great for vehicle combat. And there are going to be new vehicles. There's going to be the Phoenix and the Barsuk. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right or not, but basically these are damaged military and civilian vehicles that were fixed up after the earthquake to keep on fighting the war, because you got Russian troops and you got American troops that are coming out from the rubble of this earthquake and coming out from the shit of the earthquake, and now they still have to fight each other because they're still enemies. So the engineers get together, they put together, they fix up vehicles, and these vehicles are going to have 2 gunner positions. They're going to have the heavy machine gun, and they're going to have a grenade launcher position. So that's going to be interesting to see how you can use those two, not only against each other and take out the other team's vehicle, but use it also against infantry in the post-earthquake Tehran. And for those of you guys out there who don't know how to drive in Battlefield 3, who don't know how to drive vehicles, I don't think that you should try to drive in this DLC. because the earthquake basically ripped up the maps, and you got a whole bunch of different levels of of height. You got cracks, you got small hidden passageways and things like that. So the possibility of you crashing and dying is probably going to be really high. So for the good drivers out there, this might be your chance to show off your driving skills in Battlefield 3. Now, for the 10 new assignments, 5 are going to be tied to the crossbow, and the other 4 are going to be tied to the bolts. So 5 are going to be for the crossbow to unlock the crossbow, and 4 are going to be to unlock those individual bolts, and some are going to be tied to vehicles as well. And I know 5 and 4 is 9, not 10, so there's one more out there. That's probably going to be the one that's tied to vehicles, and the other 5 and the other 4, the other 9 are going to be tied to the crossbow. So that's going to be the way the assignment's going to be working. Gave you guys the info on the setting, the new weapons, the release dates, the game modes, the vehicles, and that's pretty much all the info I got for you guys today regarding Battlefield 3 Aftermath. If you guys enjoyed this video and found it informative, all I ask in return is that you take a few seconds right now, click that like button, favorite this video, and subscribe to my channel for more Battlefield 3 Aftermath news and content in the future. Until next time, guys, peace.